go to every single home open, you go to all of the places that are trying to rent their houses, you do the best you can to make a good impression and all that stuff. You put in applications on time, and I've been rejected every single time, and it's depressing because it makes you not want to even bother, but if you don't bother, you don't get a chance at all.
Can you imagine living in a tent because you can't afford a rental? That's a reality for Christine and her 4 kids.
This isn't livable. You're not supposed to live this way.
So you've got your bedroom, a kitchen, a dining room in here.
And closet for storage, I guess. I feel like I'm just hitting a brick wall every single time. And then we come back here and we go to sleep. Wake up and do it all again the next day. So yeah, it's not fantastic.
When Christine's home burnt down in January, she was plunged back into a rental market economists describe as among the worst in the country. She's had over 50 housing applications rejected and jumps between different caravan parks. Caravan park owners have told me they're turning desperate families away daily because they just can't keep up with demand. Christine says she's on a priority waiting list for social housing, but says it could take years.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? It's a homeless veteran in his homeless tent. Wahoo, look at that, bad boys, eh? Woohoo! Woohoo! Anyway guys, I'm okay, I'm doing well, just nothing I can do, is there? Do you know what I mean? Until GBC, Guildford Borough Council, actually get off their arse and start doing something, people. So there's not a lot I can do. I don't know what to update you in, because there's nothing happening. I am going to go through the letter at some point, because the letter's pretty pathetic. When he said I have, I can move back in with my ex-wife. That's what they said. He told me I can move in with my ex-wife. What's all that about? Why would you want to do that when you've already finished? Do you know what I mean? I mean, I would never hit a woman in life, but like, you just don't know, do you? Do you know what I mean? They force you into here and living into a house and stuff like with your ex, and then you start arguing, and then everything just goes around. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'm okay, doing well, fine, and I will catch you all soon.
Hi guys, so Americans are now living in tents, struggling just to survive. Cities are overflowing with homeless communities. Housing costs have skyrocketed and families are being pushed to the edge. This isn't just a crisis, it's a warning. What's happening to the land of opportunity? The American dream is crumbling before our eyes. I'm Tiana and you're watching Tiana's React, and I really appreciate every single one of you supporting me. Thank you. But let's dive in so you can see for yourselves.
Welcome to America, people. Welcome to my new home in the woods. I just got my house set up. I have two jobs. And in those 2 jobs, I currently make more than my ex-husband and I made in the first 10 years of our marriage combined. And yet, I can't find a place to live. There's multiple issues at play here. I was living in a seasonal place that I had to move out of this week because it's like a summer cottage hotel place, and she needs to make money. And that place was $1,800 a month, and I still had to pay to put my stuff in storage. What does a girl do? I'm not going to quit my job right now, or jobs. No way. So I already had camping equipment from during the pandemic. Figured, why don't I attempt to romanticize this shit out of my life and make my home outside for the summer? Because otherwise I'm just going to cry. And I got pretty twinkle light, so it shouldn't be too terrible. The issues are there's zero inventory, too many Airbnbs, sitting empty no less, people in big houses and only one person living there, people owning multiple houses and not living in any of them. The fact that I'm 52 and single and people don't want to rent even a 1-bedroom to a single person. And can I blame them? As much as it sucks, what if I lose my job? The world's losing their jobs. At least if they rent to 2 people, there's a chance they'll get their rent. So even if I can afford to pay to live somewhere, I can't find a place. This isn't ideal when you're working 2 jobs. And it's not super close to work, but it's fine. There's no traffic. But I'm 52 and single and living in a tent. So I'll probably spend a bunch of time with you guys here on TikTok because I have to laugh. I have to make this fun.
I made this canvas tent my home to reduce my cost of living from $3,200 to under $600 a month. We have everything that everybody else has. We have a kitchenette, a king-size bed, electricity, TV, satellite dish, an eating area, air conditioning. We also started building an outdoor space so that we could have a covered area with a grill and a place to eat outside. We built our own bathroom, and that consists of a composting toilet, a Camplux shower, which is hot with water pressure, and a utility sink. Since this is the only place that we have running water, we can do our dishes right here. We have a 275-gallon water tank, and we get our water filled from a well. It costs $10 every time we fill that. We have a couple different generators. Outside, we have 2 gas generators. Inside, we have 2 solar generators. Our land lease is $300 a month. Our gas and propane runs anywhere from $100 to $150 a month. Our internet is $120 a month. Trash is $0. And our water is $10. This is what living under $600 a month looks like in 2025.
In previous ones, because I've had a lot of messages saying, oh my God, your brother's homeless as well. He is homeless, and I don't know if you remember, about 6 months ago, he got jumped and left for dead. He was in hospital for a long time. He was pretty messed up. He was been sofa surfing, living at different people's houses, and he has his issues like everyone else does. He was working, and he's just found himself on hard times, and now he's living in a tent. And he's doing that to prove a point, and he's doing that because he was told if you are living in a tent, you would be priority and you would get housing, help with housing. That was like 7 months ago. Winter is fast approaching. He doesn't want to be sofa surfing. He wants to be a bit more independent, looking after himself, and he's doing it to prove a point, but they're still not helping him. I think he's been told, you're at 42 now, you need to just go and look after yourself. You need to just go and private rent. They tell you like it's just really easy to do. Have you tried to private rent recently? Landlords want £1,000 plus. I just want to help him get on his feet. I want to help other people try and just get on the feet and get a start again in life, because that's all people need. They just need a little bit of help. And I think, because that couple, James, some people were saying, oh, they were lying and stuff. I personally think me showing you my brother, if you would allow me to, show you exactly what people are facing in 2025 in a fucking tent in a field. It's not a field, it's a forest, because the police said it's disgusting how he's living, and I just think it'd be a bit of an eye-opener, and I really want to help, so I think we should do it.
What the heck is going on in Gainesville, Florida? I took a bike ride in this charming university town and noticed several downtown streets lined with tents, along with dozens of unhoused peoples. Now, before you get lazy and start typing Blue City in all caps, keep in mind that Gainesville has a lot going for it. A historic town center, a top 10 university, parks, lakes, bike paths, art galleries, culture, and a vibrant food scene, which you can see right here. But mere blocks away, a tent city occupying a historic part of the downtown area. Now, I am no expert, but I do know that there is no easy fix to this problem. You can't just put these folks on a bus and send them to another city or state. These folks are American citizens. They have rights, and those rights must be respected. By the way, notice how I said American citizens? No immigrants here, folks. The immigrants are hard at work, busting their ass from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. in a country where they cannot even speak the language. Now, the number of unhoused people in Florida is on the rise. In fact, Florida's homeless rate of 13.1 is higher than rates in blue states like New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota, and Illinois. So again, I ask, what is the solution? These people need help. They are often suffering from substance abuse issues, mental illness, addiction, and other health problems. Personally, I think it would be nice if we could come together as a state and ask county and state governments to provide more resources for this increasingly visible, vulnerable population. And until that happens, I'm afraid scenes like the one in Gainesville will become more commonplace across the Sunshine State. Thank you for watching Beyond Florida.
So guys, this is the reality today. 10 cities, struggling families, and a nation showing cracks it can't hide. Until real solutions are found, millions will continue to suffer. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. I really appreciate. Please do well to like, share, and of course, subscribe to keep the channel moving. Till next time.